Hello everyone and welcome back to Vampire The Masquerade Coteries of New York. So I had sort of a moment at the end of last video. Something about the game basically blaming me for not feeding. Yet it never gave me a choice to feed. And so someone's dead and our humanity went down, because we totally have a humanity check. Same with our masquerade violation check. But yeah, totally gave me a choice. With the whole, you either go visit these people or you do nothing. In fact, I wasn't even gonna do nothing. You had to go visit these people. There wasn't a, you should go feed. Just, nope, there's someone dead. Hopefully that's part of the story. And hopefully I didn't somehow screw up because... I hate... It's like that questing... it's not exactly the questing anxiety, it's the... making choice anxiety where basically you don't know if you're doing things, if you're making the right choices, and since this game only has one save and you can't, trial and error things, it definitely bothers me a bit because it's like, I want to, make this choice and potentially reload and see what the other choices are, but nope, I have to go down routes and live with my decisions. Which sure is fine, but at the same time it's also making me feel like I'm missing. Like, did I make the best choice? Did I not? Basically, it's giving me anxiety, and I don't sadly care for it. Cause like, maybe I should have hung out with Hope instead of going and visiting Benoit and the priest. But I didn't. Am I gonna be locked off from her potential route now? How many days do I have to do all this stuff before it ends? All that. Those questions that I don't know answers to. It's just... ugh. Then the fact the game basically... oh, well... we didn't get a feed, and the game made it feel like it was my fault for not feeding. When they didn't give me the choice, so... that's a thing. Still pissed about that. Oh yeah. In fact, no, I can't even read that. Well, in the new chapter apparently. Any new things I missed? No? Okay. But yeah, the whole, well, you should have fed. Why didn't you feed? Now someone's dead. You lost humanity. But you could have fed. But you didn't give me a choice at all. And then you're blaming me for not making a choice that I couldn't make. It's... okay. Anyway, focus. Focus. Okay, we got this. Not long after you wake up tonight, Gregory knocks on the door of your apartment. Oh my god, Gregory can speak. I didn't even think Gregory had a voice. Hey, came to pick you up. Miss Langley wants to see you. Hey, there we go. Gregory's probably a ghoul if I think about. Maybe we could have questioned that and found out that, but Gregory seems like he should be anyway, given his connection to the vampire things and all that. My feeling's good while lasting. And do you know what she needs me for? I know what she needs me for. I'm not in the position to ask. Smiles politely. Gosh, wait, shall we? You had the same thoughts a few nights ago. Maybe you should just leave. Disappear. Let Sophie find somebody else to employ. Then remember that Anarth had been cut down by Crater and how close you were to St. Fate even a week ago. Not much I might still have you step out of line. Man, you follow suit. So your previous visit here, Sophie seems not entirely present when you enter. Her eyes are lost to one of the paintings in the room. Pretty sure it was here earlier, but she's behaving as if she's seeing it for the first time in her life, entirely entranced. Gregory clears his throat. So returns to both of you, a bit of irritation in your countenance that soon gives way to a pleasant, warm smile. Ah, you're here. Excellent. Thank you, Gregory. Driver leaves and she turns her attention to you. Hope you have good feel night and made some new acquaintances, but I have to say, happy to see you, Tiffy. Thank you for coming. Changing the mood of the room is so sad and starring. It makes you consider the true power of vampiric charisma. I'm not sure you know you're being manipulated, but you don't even care. Her eyes, emotions, her entire body language, all feel 100% genuine in expressing a legitimate interest in you and your well-being. But is it? But is it legitimate? I have a request for you this night. I need you to find somebody for me and make a delivery. She points the statue at the side of the room. You notice a plain-looking flash drive lying on the edge where the inanimate archer's bow touches the pedestal. So basically over a hill. The man you'll be looking for calls himself Kaiser. He has eyes and ears all over New York. It's rare for something to happen here without his knowledge. I need you to take this flash drive and bring it to him. Strange will give you an address, which I need to know as soon as possible. You're about to ask what's on the drive, but Sophie proves to be one step ahead of you. Don't worry about the contents, they are encrypted every caution. For the day falls into the wrong hands, but won't, correct? She gives you a smile that's just a handful of nights ago would make you feel like melting. What if Kaiser is a Nosferatu? Of course he is. I mean, of course he is. You want information on something, who else are you going to go to? The Nosferatu are basically the spies of the Camarilla. So, yeah. Tristan informed lineage of kindred he is old and his age is maybe even more paranoid than the others of his clan tend to be. Vampire's bloodline, the kindred sire, and a character. Yeah. So he's gonna be fun to look at, I'm sure. Still, probably more so than what's-his-face, who didn't look like a Nosferatu. We didn't even go investigate him. I feel like maybe I should have, but, you know, we went and seen Benoit, and I regret that decision because, oh god, priest in their faith. It burns. He holds many havens and changes them often from what I've gathered. He or one of his servants should be found at the park on Coney Island tonight. You have to identify them somehow. Joe Kaiser spent many of his nights these past few years being driven around the city in a black limo. I keep an eye out for it. Oh god, well this is gonna be concerning. I have to investigate multiple leads tonight. Tomorrow again, but much shorter. No. Why is a good question, but it's also not really our business. Anything more you can tell me about Kaiser? If you have a long time about as long as I have, he's gotten into a lot of trouble for exchanging information with both the Andals and the Camera in the past, but only got scot-free. Kaiser's web of information proved to be strong enough to shield him from the consequences of playing both sides. Some say that's the best proof of his abilities. In case, be careful when talking to him. He's very particular about everyone's etiquette, except his own. Good night and good luck. She flashes one last smile at you and turns back to the bank, clearly done with her conversation. You pilot the flash drive and head out toward Coney Island. It takes you the better part of an hour to reach the light and sounds of the Coney Island amusement park in the city. Oh my god, look at that. There's a boo there. There's a boo. The drive is always pleasant this time of night, thank god for a belt parkway. I blame people tonight, but nobody stands out as a traveling for favor secrets. Then again, if they did stand out, it would be kind of pointless, right? How would you do but figure out the right approach? So here's the thing. If I know Nosferatu, they already know I'm looking for them. So it just depends if they want to be found. Asking around seems stupid, so let's just search for signs of Kaiser. Find notes of crimes to investigate whenever Kaiser frequency is there. There's some kind of clue to grab onto, right? Spend a good hour snooping around, eyes peeled. Black limb so mentioned, or any sign that Nosferatu or any vampires that hang around these parts. Zilch. Because remember, what did I say? Nosferatu, if he If they want to be found, you'll find them. Otherwise, you'll not find them. Because they're very good at knowing what's up. They're very good at being like, oh, well, we know who you are, we know exactly everything about you. We know who you just met. They keep tracks on everyone. It's sort of what they do. That whole being able to just turn invisible and stalk people around. Sort of their thing. Anyway, I know you turn back towards the lights of the music bar. Only to find a man standing away wearing an oversized jacket. He had the air of a junkie or a deal about him. Knows what he's got in those pockets. Well, he doesn't exactly look like a Nosferatu. But he might be a Nosferatu ghoul. Could be a Nosferatu. You lost. I'm just looking for someone. You know, yeah. Why not out the information? If he is a Nosferatu, he'll know what I'm doing. If not, he won't really care about this information. Other than Kasha, I'm looking for him. Nah, I don't know who that is. Terrible liar clearly for a shit. I mean... I mean... Fuck it. Give me your phone and go for a swim in the bay. It's a hunch to give this Emperor's order and the man can do literally research. He produces his phone as a fancy model. Doesn't look like anything readily available in the market. Hands it to you, turns away and starts walking. Phone's locked, but a recent smudge on the screen gives you a rough idea what the combination might be. You get right on the second try. Seriously? That simple? Just one number in the phone book, unlabeled. You dial it and hear someone pick up. Voice is like a rusty pitchfork scraping against gravel. Well, we found our Nosferatu. Jackie, you messed up my snuff station. It must be something big. I cannot do that voice for long. So I have something for you from Sophie Lang. Care to come pick it up? Silence, never sound. Call ends. Try calling again, but the number's blocked. Nothing to do, but wait and see if he shows up. Now 15 minutes pass before a black limo stops near where you're waiting. One door opens an invitation. Inside the limo, you should be a luxury lounge. The kind with a stripper pole and a bar full of alcohol, but currently has none of that. Instead, there are monitors and consoles. There are dozens of displays, each one showing something different. Can I get that screen? No, we're not getting this limo screen, apparently. Spans count footage, stock market growth, television news, emails, tweets, silent movies, lo-fi footage of a gory torture session. Hey, is he watching what she was broadcasting? Is he watching Hope? Probably. Well, the limo's owner can focus on anything while surrounded by all this visual noise, and then realize there's nobody there, or is there? Of course there is. He's a Nosferatu, for fuck's sake. Man blinks into existence on a leather-covered couch, attempting to maintain something. The presence a regal presence. You're 100% sure it's Kaiser. Surrounded by your dimly lit computer screens, his features are even more ghastly than you imagined. All sharp angles and twisted bone, mangled flesh, and crooked teeth. Well, show me. That was an awful parody of a smile. Suddenly somebody grabs you from behind, twists your arm, and pushes you headfirst into the car's roof. Oh yeah, I got them, boss. I have them. Not for returns. Oh. Well, here's the thing. You don't look half that bad compared to the Nosferatu and Bloodlines. Like, honestly. Compared to the Nosferatu and Bloodlines, you look pretty tame. Oh, congratulations, dickweed. Could have done that before you gave away the fucking phone. Just let them go already. But you're going to make me repeat myself, you thick motherfucker. Okay. Kaiser's growing on me. He lets go, you take a look at him. The man is confused and so wet. I may have gone to take a swim, didn't I? Flashing you an angry stare, bro. Basis box storage to the letter. What are you waiting for? Former invitation. Get in the fucking car. We have some talking to do. Man, hey, we gotta see what's in the limo. This is interesting to say the least. Definitely interesting. Is that the church? Huh. I mean, it sort of looks like the cathedral, so... The door's closed behind you. So, Langley, huh? I'm guessing you got somebody for me then. You'll look me put the flashlight in your pocket and slowly past the Kaiser. Plugs into a USB port on the arm of his tail. Slice the data on one of the screens that happens to be turned away from you, or it takes him about a minute to access the data. Who do you people think I am? I saw this footage a week ago. Moves the flash drive and throws it back at you to discuss. There's Sophie, the dare's off. She wants her address. She gave me something else. So here's the thing. I'm not sure. He's probably at least a higher generation than me. Because remember what she said. He was around, you know, about the same time as she was. So I don't think presence is going to work. Like it really should, at least. Like, as much as I want to try doing that, we're going to ask, yeah, how can you make it up to her? So this fruit is wrong to you, Mr. Kaiser. Can I do something to make it up to you? Seems generally impressed. And that's why I like to help. Yeah, in fact, I was just about to mention it. Something in mind. We'll talk again soon. You do that for me, the address is yours. How would you be so kind as to get the fuck out of my car? Pretty sure you're done here. You get out, close the door behind you, and the car immediately starts backing up. No fake windows slide past you, and soon the limo is on its way. Kaiser's lack is nowhere to be seen, so you make your way back to your car and drive back wondering what tomorrow brings. So... we still can't dick around. Yay. I like that. Still can't go feed, though, which pisses me off. Can't go feed. Why can't I go feed? Okay. There's the thing. Do we want to go hang out with Hope? Do we want to go hang out with Bagathon? Or we could go deal with any of these two, but honestly, I don't really care enough to really bother with them. These ones, yeah. Why not? So anyway, since we ignored Hope yesterday, let's go see what's up with her. And then tomorrow I'm probably going to have to deal with Kaiser, and then probably another one, which will probably be the Jamil. But that's for next time, isn't it? Final answer now. Hope is about to head out to the city, accompany her and see her true face. Anything else I missed? No, just nope, apparently not. When you get to the internet cafe, Hope is already waiting out front. Sight catches you off guard. Probably suspected that she might be more of a shut-in. Maybe it's my caster type. Oh god, she's still doing that shit. Perfect time. We need to go for a ride. Again. She's waiting for your response and jumps behind the wheel of a lavender vintage roadster instead. Then she starts rolling on it effectively, causing everyone's heads to turn. I want to attract neither's attention. You step on the backside of the car. When you shut the door behind you, the vehicle sets off, tires screeching. So if you're not... Oh my, this car is a thing. This car is definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. Sorry for not bringing you up to speed first, but hey, this is New York City. Everyone's always in a rush. This is even more true when you're kindred. Well, at least I don't see my blood thing going off. Now allow me to take care of some business, and I'll be right with you. Well, yeah, we did save some of her blood. We didn't waste a present on, you know, Nosferatu, who's probably way older than us and wouldn't work on. To take care of the business, I'll be right with you. She's zooming through traffic. She's still on her phone, of course. Of course she's texting while driving. Why wouldn't she be? But, yeah, anyway, nice car. How do you afford that? Vroom vroom beep beep. Thank you. The lavender Brent's house character doesn't. How affording things is in this city is very hard. You gotta be at the top of your game at all times. I try to explain my business plan to you, are mad. So now we're streaming the online Malk based in New York. Oh fuck, I know him. Oh god, the making references to Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Or maybe it's just Vampire the Masquerade in general, but still. So now for streaming the online Malk based in New York goes by the name of Dev No. Remember Dev No? Fucking no, Dev No. Told me to Google Ethereum. Ethereum? A few years ago. That's how I got into Bitcoin. And I found a new religion, 23-year-old selling visions of governments replaced by a benign code and decentralized consensus. Masters ruled by algorithms as just the laws of physics. Yet man-child investors trying to shape their realities through their sheer fanatical zeal. And dedicated collectors to things as abstract as rail SHA 256 decryptions. Tristar's far more aggressive and dangerous than you're comfortable with. Just you as she peek into the real field mail more often than she looks straight ahead. After the speculative environment where nothing has real value, only abstract beliefs matter. Your life seems to be ruled by a single bullshit treat. How could I refuse the lure? Started buying low and selling high on a variety of shady 24/7 exchanges that allowed me with 100% leverage, as in, they'd lend me 100% of the capital I could bet with. I like at the beginning kept the ball rolling, shorting and longing, and possibly recklessly at the point where it became too big to fail. And that's when I cashed out. Click up separate top, you bump up against the seat in front of you. Anyway, this story will be continuing later, we're here. Right here, first stop, I need you to do me a favor. Selling reference Dev No. I'm impressed with this game now. But yet still annoyed with this game now. God, the messaging is gonna piss me off though. Anyway, we're here at the right at our first stop. I need you to do me a favor. What favor? Never too difficult, literally jump in, jump out kind of deal. See that weird guy in a Yankees cap standing around the corner? Approach him, tell him you're a young, hot, petite intern in Genuve. Take the phone he gives you and bring it here. Here you go, honey. Still a good park hill. Jump out the car and approach the man, I hope it's pointed out. Not a lot you can tell about him based on his appearance, aside from the fact it seems pretty shady. He seems a comically threatening pose as you approach him. The hell you want? I'm at young hot petite. Yeah. Oh god, man, I know you were entering. Man, I had to make sure I was about to Google it, you know? Take the phone out of his pocket and cleverly passes it to you. Everything's been prepped and preloaded according to your instructions. Should take about 2 minutes to transfer the data. Lucky out, people. Man walks away with a saturated hip-hop gait. You jump back into your Hope's car. She immediately steps on the gas. You got the phone? You're the best. Pass it to me, please. Against the 2 smartphones use a cable and begin some sort of data transfer that looks like a identical model. After a minute or so, the process is complete. Well, goodbye, lovely. You served me well. Hope opens the car window, grabs her old phone. You're not expert enough to recognize this app model. It definitely looks like it's had a $800 price slapped on it and tossed it out the window. As far as you look behind you, see a car on the opposite lane run over the abandoned device. Hope notice your quizzical look. I've been eating a lot of burner phones lately. I'm not going to use some cheap piece of shit, so it's a pretty expensive necessity. I'm searching my life to take advantage of the moment to driving selfie. That should teach you exclusive face and upload to Instagram. You know, to a handle that was for safe beauty. Now I was telling you a story. Getting rich? Right. At some point toward the end of 2017, I became convinced I needed to cash out. There was no way the bubble was going to last forever. I knew there would be no grapes of a wrath for the cryptocurrency era. We have to be a series of profoundly antisocial, disconnected events. Though cryptoculture was a decentralized church of lone millennials who just all established modern powers and kept atoning for the original sin of not buying Bitcoin back in 2013. Now there was like how many different cryptocurrencies? Now a breath last second turn you were passed against the window. That was silver for driving style. For life you never want to live anyway and get a chance to win a prize is power of nothing. Untether yourself from all worldly desires, find yourself in suicidal ideation. To this day, money holds no real value for me. It's an abstract. As a video game score, a bunch of numbers on the screen. Destroy this world changed me forever. I knew I had to escape. Oh no, not the video game scores. Don't bring us into this. So I took my powers of fictional dollars to a new arena. Elite New York City social circles, not because I wanted to scam them and make more, because I wanted to finally have some goddamn fun. I mean, of course I had to scam them in the process, but it was only in source of becoming something more than a star, a constellation. Now we brought up this time, naturally the interests are shifted looking back at me. My friend, this time you are leaky gut syndrome, whistleblower extraordinaire. Whenever I press sneak fuck once a week, you've got. Sorry for putting you out there in my place, but I don't personally contact people as a last resort. It gets hard to protect my identity each time I show my face. And since I've got you, our man's waiting for you in the back alley. He's paying back a favor for a flash drive containing crucial information we need to stay safe in the city. Retrieve it, I will circle the area, make sure we are in danger right now. When you're done, get back here and I'll pick you up. Everything clear? Good. Get the car. See, drive away in a hurry, then head into the narrow passageway. Sure enough, there was a man waiting for you at the end of the back street, unshaven, wearing wrinkled clothes with a nervous eye tick. Looks even dodgier than the last guy you met. When you approach, he gives you a mean look. That doesn't seem that mean. You lost or something? Yeah, and leaky gut syndrome. You said you got there's something that might interest me. Of course, straight to the point, aren't you? Alright then. Once he produces a USB stick from his front, strip out and holds it for your face. When you reach out to take it, he pulls his hand back and gives you a sly grin. Get on this day where it was risky, you know. Miss Montgomery is a usually secretive person. Dick Emerald's still going to more effort than expected. Effort that should be rewarded, I think. The more you ask around about her, the more you expect to let her say. Give up your inquiries, which are completely useless at your doorstep. Perhaps you attach it to a separate cat head. You catch my drift? Secretly surrounded screams. Friends, the high price, the brave new world order. Illuminati shit, you know. Makes me think I deserve some hazard pay. Can I nom him, though? Because that's what I want to do. Where is my nom him choice? Ugh, I hate that. Why else don't I get to use my powers? We could start walking away. We could agree with him. Yeah, we could pull the whole, well, if you're not into the deal, I'm just gonna walk away thing. Where is my nom him option, though? Like, I'm second guessing all these choices. Like, we could play that stick, but is it actually that stick? We could just walk away and the deal's over if we didn't get it. Could agree with him, but does that mean I waste money that I don't know if it's worth doing? You know what, I'm going to agree with him and hope we end up in a nom choice. That's right, what do you want? Eyes wide grin from ear to ear appears on his face. How much I think 5 grand should be a worthy price for my services? Alright, still. Transfer money to your account later tonight. Before your day is legit. No worries, I don't disappoint. Just don't fuck me over, right? You know I can keep on digging up useful stuff. Since the hand holding the flashlight towards you again, you take it. One more thing. Not really sure what it's about, but one of my informants claims you might be interested in this. Reach into his inner jacket pocket and sure something wholly unexpected. The bag of blood labels simply as AB. You take a close look, but that doesn't answer any of the questions that just appear in your mind. Peek into Jones's cold blue eyes and you see them twitch uncontrollably. Gosh, they said you know what to do with it. Leaky gut. Come on, take it. Fuck yeah. No, I'll take whatever I want, twitchy eye. He's only conscious long enough to manage one step back with the second layer of fangs always sunk deep into his neck. But it's a certain unpleasant, generous, quite quality to it and bitter aftertaste. But it's very strong and quite intoxicating as you finish. You may feel consumed by it. So, yay. We actually got to feed everyone. Do I still gotta take the bag of blood? I'm temporarily satisfied, huh? You put the collapsed man against the wall and come over one last time. You found me too fishy and trusted your instincts. Might be hard to explain yourself, but you don't feel like you've done anything wrong. Maybe 5 years vampire resistance screams that the Jones was absolutely not to be. Wait, did we murder him? Please tell me I didn't just murder him. Yeah. Nah, he's just collapsed against the wall. He's not dead. Oh, so did we take the bag of blood with us? Maybe though you found the man disgusting, it proved you of a proper pleasant sensation. The victim having blue eyes fears important somehow. So wait, I can only feed on people having blue eyes and a specific blood type? Well, that's a fact. The black bag of victim was getting fell on the ground during your assault. Well, I'm going to pick it up. You casually pick it up and leave that way the way you came. Of course I'm going to take that with me. Horse go up here behind the corner just as you walk onto the street. Doesn't even fully stop your approach, but slows down just enough so you can jump in. Right close to the door, she leans into the gas barrel for full strength, causing the injured roar. Right, so definitely knows reflect how laid back she seems as a person. We got? Throw the flash drive onto the seat next to her. Perfect, any problems? How did me go? You lengthen the entire back area encounter to her. Toward the end of the story, you notice she's not staring the road or phone, but directly at your face. The realization startles you. You've got that bag of blood with you? Placed on the seat next to her, she peeks at the label. She looks at it again, and she steps on the brakes. Fuck. Okay. She grabs both the bag and the flash drive. You obtain and throws them out the window. Looks like that's her favorite method of taking care of problems. The bag was a message. AB negative used to be my blood type. It's the rarest one, found in less than 1% of the United States population. Glad you didn't drink it. Who knows what they've done to that bag? Some New York City vets can tell you war stories about using irradiated blood to locate and kill other kindred. Well, that's a thing. Okay, maybe I'm glad I didn't drink the blood. But I am glad I nommed that guy. Yet you did feed on the man who gave you the bag instead. And good for you, I suppose. I don't think they've done anything to his blood. That would be some kind of 5-dimensional chess move. But yeah, this content is compromised and needs to be cut off. Goodbye, my generous friend to me, and goodbye to old leaky gut syndrome. Well, outlive your usefulness. After a brief period of hesitation, she deletes the whistleblower's short narrow coincides. No one bites the dust. Think about what to say, and that's you remember that you promised. Man, that hope would transfer $5,000 to his account later tonight. Nah. So you're gonna tell me that she's got enough stuff on her plate tonight, and you're strangely confident you're never going to meet that journal again. I know a story to finish. I was talking about Bitcoin, and then where did I stop? Something about Constellation? Constellation? Alright. You know who's on the railroad place in the city? Anna Delvey. Ever heard of her? Russian working class girl, born as Anna Sorokin. She moved to New York in 2013, convinced everyone that she was this insanely rich trust fund kid, a wealthy German heiress. And Hannah Lee totally fell for it, and they bought for years while she swindled them, showing he got arrested in 2017 after having stolen almost $300,000. Sorokin created her Delphi persona with NL, convinced everyone that she was going to set up an art fund, and he kept tasting all of life's finest pleasures while being basically broke. She made up a fake family financial advisor, then killed him off when became a liability, and apparently most of her rich victims never admitted to being scammed out of shame. But now you're sure of the way she scrutinizes surroundings, her reckless driving, she's trying to escape somebody. Now Deborah's locked up with murderers and rikers. Bank of memories apparently picking a lot of fights, bless her heart. She'll forever be an inspiration. I have more advantages than she ever did. I had my own considerable funds, and I could rely on many more made of people than just some old-ass financial advisor. A whole bunch of fake content creators and influencers that every rich dumbass who wants to get in touch with and collaborate makes it super easy to earn more money than I invest. Seeing firsthand both as a deceiver and then deceived. The city of illusions make non-existent money come up with a financial status, play nonsensical camera games. And one day you might just find yourself at the top. Alright, we'll reach our last stop. Look around, you're coming up on a parking garage. You're gonna take an elevator to the 7th floor, give the masked man you meet in front of the door his memory card. Contains a art house movie I've made. Art house movie? You've seen me rehearse in my head, and you know what I mean. You didn't think I was just doing it for show, did you? There are some filthy rich Manhattan purposely paid a fortune for a defensive vampire camp show. I don't need money, but the IT industry connections gave me an idea. I'll give them this memory card. We'll gain access to tech that should allow us to take on my biggest enemy in the city. So, nickname this time is going to be a Crash. Your momentary days of can't immediately understand what happened. The first thing you know for sure is if you were still in Nora, you'd be dead. You play the last few seconds in your head, double car appeared out of nowhere, and crashed into Hope's vehicle at the maximum speed was able to achieve in this co-load space. Why am I in a parking garage? Driver's already managed to kick open the mandatory on him and stumble out of his seat, and wordlessly as he approaches the trunk. It takes a large caliber silenced pistol out of it. Oh, this is concerning. Dr. Burton loud and regular Hope's car was ready to finish the job they started. You have to be fast and violent. It's you or him now. There's the thing. We could attack. We might die. Or we could use forward towards we're still on the boats, but that's also a potential masquerade violation. I'm feeling like we pop out, snap his neck, drain him. As soon as they go, you don't come over a strategy and opera route. You simply start right towards the gunman yelling. Then he's completely down from then he opens fire. The boat puts a brief stop to your sprint, doing golf for pain. You flash your clothes, being traded a bit. Once the magazine runs over, you still stand, determined to move forward. Tries to act as quickly as possible, but can't reload his weapon before you get to him. Attack or primer scream, left punch, right punch, right punch. Turn the screwy tenfold to his face. When you're done, his head is barely recognized for his human. Don't just waste him, drain him to hell. Then above the gunman's fire, trying to calm yourself when you're curious. That's when you hear a voice. Ugh. Hope so our car and sees you standing over your assailant. Huh, you did pretty good. First the body of the driver you killed and kicks it so that you can take a better look at it. In the front of the corpse she lets out a annoyed grunt. You know, Ruby, this asshole has been following us all day. I know just who he belongs to. Even before she's done talking, she's always trying to reach someone through a fire call. Then she succeeds, you can see a nonchalant woman in business casual on a smartphone screen. Been taught. Yeah, her. Montgomery, there we go. How may I help you? Hope down. It's better you to even reach me through the channel. Have you thought things through? Wait, did something happen? Something happened, you fucking girl just tried to kill me, you crazy bitch. That's what fucking happened. Calm yourself for Christ's sakes. This is a baseless accusation. No, he's from Double Spiral. He's been working at your motherfucking company. Come on, you know I can't be held responsible for that independent actions of my subordinates. Why don't we just meet up and talk it over? I'm just gonna ask the call and see if the last call for contacting you. Cold shithead, you make me sit. Torchy turns the gaze to the dead girl. I'll dispose of him, help me put him in my car. 30 seconds later, his father's laying on the back seat of the lavender-colored wreck. So why did I drain him? Well, at least my hunger's not up, despite being shot constantly. I sure use fortitude. Take a look at the scene of the carnage in front of you. Everything over here gets us closer to a serious masquerade violation. I was to change my Pamela Durworthy masterpiece with the goods some overtime. She gets behind the wheel and you follow her inside the car. Wait, how is the car still functioning? I thought we got totaled or something. Maybe in my haven when I tell you safe, and now I need you to dump this asshole somewhere, get my car first, and plan our counterattack. You guide her to your own haven, she drops you off, and before she leaves, it's about to become perfectly clear. You want to find a city car, Montgomery, I can't say that, needs to die. She disappears in traffic, and you disappear into your place. And now we go rest. Please don't make me randomly feed. I mean, look at my hunger. I don't have hunger right now. I'm good. I haven't wasted my powers this time. Walking down the street towards your haven. Somewhere down the sidewalks would be deserted this time of night, and you would see there were plenty of passers-by going about their business. It's easy to be paranoid when you're a vampire surrounded by a crowd of humans. Getting rid of mini-enemies, and all those enemies have one trait in common. They're invisible and indistinguishable from normal humanity. Other vampires, hunters, all look up like people. That old man is just a tired restaurant worker, or a kindred thrall trailing your movements. The officer weighing a patrol car arming cops, a second Inquisition specialist looking to end on dead threats. Kind of thinking leads to madness, but you can't shake the feeling that someone is watching you. It's not the first time you felt like this. Whatever this is, it's probably something you have to take care of. Best case, someone is telling you. Worst case, you'll be attacked and killed. Fortunately, being undead has its limitations. The sun is coming soon, you'll burn to a crisp if you stay on the streets. Reach your haven and stay around for the day, just considered by the idea that someone might be know where you sleep. Oh well. As you wait for your slumber and move from your haven for the night, you notice a familiar face on the other side of the street, standing in the corner and looking straight at you. It's Kai, just like who you met recently, Jackie. Not you, encouraging you to approach. Well, we'll deal with that next time. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed, thank you, and have a nice day. So that one went a lot better. I mean, got shot a lot. That was a thing. Maybe we should have used fortitude. We actually found someone we could numb. We found some radiated blood potentially and threw it out instead of keeping it. Ah, fun times. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day or night. Until next time.